are still walking up the estate. And it's, I'm out of shape too, but it is a steep uphill. And maybe they wanted it like that. Check it out. Check it out. See, it's uphill. The road is still going. Driveway, if you will. But look at this. We know this place was built in 1917, right? And look at the pavement's still here. And look, even the sidewalk. I mean the curb. What a perfect time of year because it's green. There's grass. Green grass everywhere. Oh, see that? Let's take a look. I'm totally over there. There's another flat area. See it? But more importantly, this is California. And it's like, look at all the green grass. I don't know where the freaking mansion was though. It had to have been big, right? You think the mansion was at the bottom? Where it looks like a park setting? I don't know. Check out that. See? I think we found the mansion. Yes! I think we found, well, the mansion's gone. But I think we found the foundation. I like to let my dog go, but everybody here has freaking dogs. But this is awesome. Awesome. Check it out. We found it. We found the mansion. We found the man. There it is. The foundation for the mansion. Yep. Ooh, look at the cement. It's weird how the cement's intact over here. And then, look at that. Must have been a little statue holder. Look at the view. Look at the view. Of course, the trees are grown, but look at that. Yeah. Here's the story about the Cobb estate. I couldn't talk because there were people passing by and there was kids, so I really didn't want to talk out loud. But here's the story. Charles Cobb was a lumber tycoon, and he built the property on 107 acres. All right, he built the property in 1918, and it was supposed to be a house for him and his wife, like a summer house. I mean, boy, that must have been rough living. So when he built the property, he lived in the property, and then in 1939, when he passed away, he left the property to the Pasadena Masons, the Masonic. He left the property to them in his will. The Masons converted the property to a retreat for the Sisters of the St. Joseph. This is kind of odd because as you see the pictures, the Sisters of St. Joseph, those nuns, when I did my homework, they wore a blue type outfit. The nuns wore a blue outfit. Some of them wore a blue outfit. And that was in the 50s, okay? So here is a picture of the nun's outfit in 1956 from the Sisters of St. Joseph. Ironically, when I came down the hill and I snapped 3 pictures in a row of the property down below where the mansion would be, I took 3 pictures of this tree, and you can see there's nothing. And then the third picture, it looks like a figure that's wearing something blue. Now, the legend is that a nun was hung on the property. And that could be anywhere because the property is 107 acres. And there is a ravine on the other side, on the east side, that goes all the way down where I literally could hear the water running. And that's very rare for California. So the legend is that the property is haunted. It's the most haunted forest in California or in Southern California. So the legend is that it's the most haunted forest. that you hear screams and that there's caves, and that along with the Masonic lodge, there was some satanic devil worshiping going on. There's always that, because guess what? Only a mile or two away is the Devil's Dam. So the Devil's Dam, Masonics owned the property, and then mysteriously the legend is that a nun was killed and hung from a tree. And I snapped a picture of something wearing a blue outfit. I don't know. I want you guys to tell me what you think it is. Then, if you look, also, when I was walking up to the water area, there's a water reservoir up there. If you see, there is a tree that has a fountain there. You'll see that a bunch of people painted eyes. And the Masonic lodge and the symbol for the Masons is the eye. Like with George Washington, it's the eye. So that's kind of creepy. You have the eyes, right? And so then, it is claimed to be haunted. But guess what? There is something stranger than all of that. Because ironically, or not ironically, there was a woman who was found dead inside a tent off of the trail at the Cobb estate in July of this summer 2019.
Completely alarming and shocking to the many people who have come out to hike here this morning, including one who at this hour came to the scene telling us he was the hiker who made that gruesome discovery last night. He said he was on his walk here, as he often does, when he noticed a tent in the bushes. This isn't a camping area, so he went to take a closer look.
So whether the rumors are true about a nun that was killed there or what have you, there was in fact a body found in July of 2019. Okay, and it's the body was it was decomposed, and they're not really sure if there was foul play or not. But then another homicide happened there. Another set of bodies was found there. All right. Some hikers found some more bodies. So this place is not, I don't know if the legends are true, the rumors are true. Nobody really knows, but I believe there's always truth to some rumors. So here you have the story of a nun, and these particular this nuns in 1956, they wore blue. And I snapped a picture of some weird body, apparition, ghost. I'm not really sure, but I can tell you that I snapped 3 pictures, and you can see the pictures. There's nothing, and then there's a blue figure. Pretty ironic. Then again, I do hunt ghosts. So then when I came down to the flat area and I turned to the right, I snapped a couple of more pictures, and there's another looking type ghost. Kind of weird, right? But the story also goes that Mr. Cobb owned the estate. Then he wheeled it to the Masonic Lodge in the 1930s. 1950s, it was converted to a retreat for nuns. All right. Then in 1971, the Marx Brothers bought the property. Yes, the Marx Brothers that you used to see on the movie screen. Now, what the Marx Brothers wanted to do is they bought the property and they wanted to have it as an investment, and they wanted to make it into a cemetery. Isn't that perfect? They wanted to make it into a cemetery. That was turned down. So eventually what happened is the property was bought by the parks. So now it is a park. Now it's an open park maintained by the city. But isn't that ironic? It's a really neat history. It's a great property, great hiking. And there's legends, stories, bodies were recently found. A lot of ghost hunters go there. And I, in fact, as a ghost hunter, snapped some peculiar pictures. So I hope you enjoy this little walk, and I'll see you next time.